Of
All
course, predicted here
right.
from our Genji. He is a
Per
play of the
usual.
game.
Oh,
Go.
it
Oh, it
wasn't
is the
from
different one
Lijiang.
from the other. Okay. That was
Ah,
also very big.
yeah, this one was. Wow.
Hey everyone, my name is Coach Gentlecore. I'm the head coach here at UWRF Esports, and I'm making a special appearance on camera today with one of the winners from our 3-0 victory over Concordia University of Wisconsin in Wisconsin Esports Conference action. This is Will Grandmother Sogard. So Grandmother is his in-game tag for those of you who were watching along that previous smattering we got across there. So Will came off a big victory. You end the season with a dub in the regular season. Now in about 10 days, we're going to head over to the CVTC to play in our regional matchup against Eau Claire and Stout teams. How'd it feel to get that win and kind of end the regular season on a high note?
I think it was really good for a team because morale was getting kind of low, especially last game. It was quite low. But this game, we just kind of had a good time. Comms were up, morale was high. So it was really nice to finally have a good game for once, to be honest.
Yeah, and we've had a season like you alluded to where you've taken some tough losses, you've gotten some really good wins. So we're looking to transition high morale into strong regional play. Team we lost to on Tuesday, Stout. We're gonna have to see them. We're gonna have to see their JV, and we're gonna have to see Eau Claire at the regional. How do you feel going into that matchup again, against those three teams? Do you feel pretty confident that we're going to at least place top two? Do you like our chances against any particular team?
I think, honestly, I think we can take Stout. I think the problem truly was that, like, after our first loss, we kind of just lost mental from there, and we started to dog on each other a little. So I think if we just keep our heads high going up against Stout, I think we can take it, genuinely. Even though they're undefeated, I think we can take down the Keens.
Yeah, I mean, that's the attitude you got to have, right? If you don't think you can win going into a series, you're already losing.
Exactly.
And like you pointed out, when your mental starts to recede, when you start doubting yourself, doubting your teammates, you also, once again, like put yourself on the back foot. In some ways, you start playing instead of to win, you play to not lose. And it looked like we were definitely playing to win tonight. Like we got that first taste of blood on Lee Jong, and then after that, we kind of just continued to snowball it, continued to play aggressive. What do you like the most about playing with this team? When we get the full lineup together, what to you feels fun about playing with those guys out there?
I feel like the best part about this team as a whole is that we all have very different personalities, but we're still able to like collaborate with each other and get the thing done. We're just kind of a goofy bunch, and it's just really fun to be playing with these guys, to be honest. Especially me and Sasha have a unique relationship. I feel like I'm the dad, and he's like, "Shut up, Grandma, shut up." So we have that relationship going on. It's very fun. It's a very unique um, relationship all between us. I really
Yeah.
enjoy it.
It's funny you say that because this is your second year on the team. Obviously, you've gotten to play with Jameson, who's Agent 9 in game, and Nathan, who's Enderfire. But this is your first year getting to play with, and first semester with Sasha, who's slothful. We saw picking up the play of the games, amazing venture play, and then Leo, who's Mio in game. It's his first year as well. I mean, what's it like to be able to come back and continue to play with Jameson and Nathan for a second year?
Ender and I have a very strong bond. We kind of already gotten to this point where we're able to know where we're at without like generally looking at each other. We're just on like the same wavelength, so that's really awesome. And as support, I don't really interact necessarily with Nine a lot, but usually I'm able to like whenever he's given a call out, I'm able to echo it, and I know like we need to do this thing because Nine's calling it. If Nine's calling it, it's like top priority type of stuff. So we have that kind of relationship. It's very nice to be able to have that, strong of a relationship with these guys.
Yeah, I think that's the cool thing that I like about the dynamic too. Is like you pointed out, as support, you don't always play, super close with Jameson in game, but communication wise, I really see and hear you guys backing each other up a lot, right? Especially like you pointed out, Jameson as the tank very much has to be the one leading the charge, like literally in the game, as you know, someone who's played tank competitively yourself before. So it feels like in that way, you really do get to support him in all facets of the game, right? If he makes a call out, it's like, okay, we gotta really make sure we're all on the same page about this.
Right.
Or like, once he starts a fight, who are we targeting? Because if we just go in swinging at 5 different people, it's gonna go boom.
Mm-hmm.
So, Will, we are wrapping up today for this part of the stream. We're going to transition to talking to some other players from maybe your team, maybe some other rosters. It is, of course, Giving Days, though. And on Giving Days here at UWRF, all we're doing is trying to raise money for our different teams. For esports, we try to raise it so we can have better keyboards, better mice, make sure that these guys can compete with the best, and then also compete against the best. We take them to tournaments. We continue to be in a lot of leagues and competitions, so every dollar counts. With that being said, Will, what is one special memory you have from this year that, you feel like people investing in this program really made happen for you?
Ooh.
I know. I put you
On the spot like that.
Yeah. Ooh, I got him.
Ooh, you got me good with that one. I don't know. There's a lot. Like, I can even give one from today. It's like before we even started the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
The best way to warm up is to, like, get everyone's morale up. So we decided we wanted to play a Discord game called, like, Crunker Royale. And we look at 9 screen, and he's literally moving at, like, 2 frames a second. And we're all just laughing and having a great time with that. And it's like, I think probably just it's a unique experience really being on this team because everyone is just always having a really fun time.
Yeah.
That's
Those silly moments, right?
silly moments, yeah, exactly.
Can't replace those. A lot of laughs that
Shenanigans.
come from Overwatch. I can say that. Like, it's very rare that you don't hear them laughing, and if they're not laughing, it's usually because they're losing. But even then, they find a way to kind of power through it and make the best of the situation. So, Will, really appreciate you taking the time. Congratulations on the awesome victory. Loved seeing that. A 3-0 over our fellow Falcons over there at CUW. We'll be back in action with the Overwatch team next Saturday. Not this upcoming Saturday, but next Saturday at CVTC for our regional. But for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to send you to the side stream, check out our Smash team practicing, and then I'll be back on camera. Or I might send Abby in my stead. Who knows? We'll get some different people up here that kind of talk about their experience and get the word out about why it's so awesome to invest in UWRF esports. So see you again real soon.
That was another slothful pog.
I do love that.
Yeah, that is so goofy. Oh, that reminds me of Repo.
Yep, I remember this one. Absolute, so good. I love
Everyone, we are back here with another interview. Who am I with here today?
Hi, I'm Tyler Pashotti. I'm on the Smash Bros. Team. I play Game & Watch and Sora and Joker.
Okay, fire. So, I actually know this guy from being on Overwatch at the start of our year here as freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
So, we want to talk about Overwatch first and like work your way through chronologically?
Sure. I started out on the Overwatch team playing Venture. Had a lot of fun with that, and then kind of just near beginning of second semester, I just kind of stopped playing and just kind of lost a little bit of interest just because I had a lot more time, other things to do in my free time, and I had to focus on other things, and I kind of went, okay, this isn't really working out anymore, so I joined Smash Bros. Instead, and it's been going great since then.
Yeah, so we're kind of talking about giving days here and donating. One thing that I really like talking about was like memories and the friends that we made along the way. like we're retired, but we're not. I gotta say. Do you have a favorite memory with like team building involved, perchance with your Smash guys or your Overwatch, or even both? Honestly.
I mean, Overwatch-wise, just kind of when we all went to actually hang out and go get dinner back
Yeah.
when Carson was still here.
Yeah.
And we all just kind of hang out, have dinner just before games and practice, in the UC. Stuff like that. Smash Bros. Wise, I mean, I'm like just brand new to the team, but like really. It was when we went to Mankato. Technically, I went there for a COD tournament, but
Yeah.
that happened.
Still teammates, just off different
Yeah, and
rosters.
I ended up riding with them because there wasn't space in the van, so I just got to meet them, and I was like, oh, these guys are really chill. I just
Yeah.
got to hang out with them for a lot of time, and yeah.
Yeah. So, how was your like experience on our campus here with esports, along with like your academics?
Really good. I mean, I struggled a bit first semester. I suffered from a bit of a rough start. Just long drive from Washington State to Wisconsin, so that was a little rough. Second semester's going a lot better. And I mean, it's nice having like something to do in my free time rather than just sit in my dorm, bored out of my mind.
Yeah.
Because like, there's not much to do when you're in a dorm.
Yeah, true. Absolutely true. Got your setup in here and set up in the dorm. Yeah. So, anything else you'd like to talk about for our Giving Day little celebration here?
I'm all good.
You're all good? Well, it is Giving Week, so we would love for you to come and donate so we can keep having these epic moments and epic plays, epic players, as Sketch would say. We'll be back with some more interviews here in a little bit, maybe with possibly my co-streamer from our Valorant streams, G Mono or Gabe. So, thank you for tuning in. Please, please, please consider donating, and I'll catch you in a little more slothful. Yep.
Boom, boom.
I love this highlight intro with the googly eyes. Thank you for game, guys. Yes, nasty. No, the spawn kill. And the Noon has slept and dived. Beautiful, like a masterpiece. Hi guys, so I'm back here with Gabriel.
Yes, I'm your favorite Valorant caster, newest favorite Valorant caster,
Rude.
along with Abby.
I was about to say.
And it's actually, they're asking me questions. You guys get to learn more about me because, like, I kind of just popped out of nowhere. Like,
So yeah, we're here for some Giving Day
yeah,
interviews.
Giving Day.
Yes.
This is actually, I didn't know what this was. It was in the Discord.
Yeah.
It was in the Discord, and I was like,
I remember
Giving Day?
I remember being a senior in high school, sitting and watching Giving Day media. I do remember watching when it was Brody
It's
and
crazy.
Jameson. It was the funniest thing ever. So I'd like you to talk a bit about some backstory, I suppose, before we get into this. I am a freshman on this campus, first year here, but I am, credit bearing wise, I am a sophomore, and in a year I will be a junior. And Gabriel here, it's his first semester. He's a baby.
yeah,
So, we're both first years, a little bit different experiences. So, would you like to talk about your transition from that and your experience coming in, considering how new it is and everything?
Yeah, we can do that. Funny story. So my brother actually works here.
Yeah.
His name's Corey.
Your
Love
sister
him.
too.
My sister works here too, but she also goes here.
Yeah.
But my brother went here too. So either way, I have the little siblings. I have two siblings that go here, and when I found out that I was originally accepted in River Falls, it's like, oh my god, I'm so excited! Like, I actually got accepted into college. Like, I didn't expect to get accepted into college. But then I also had this in my heart this fear. I was terrified. I was genuinely scared
Yeah.
to go to college. It's a big step.
What
like-
were you most scared of?
I mean,
remember being very scared of dorms, very very scared of having a roommate. I love my roommate. If you're watching, Micaiah, I know you probably aren't, but you softened every fear. I had fears.
well, for me, it was mainly just it was just how big the step was. Because when you go to college, you're on your own.
Yeah.
You're not
Fending for
technically on your
yourself.
own, but
Yeah, it's different.
you're it's you, and you have to stand on your own 2 feet. It's literally the calling time for you to be an adult. and that was
you're
probably,
an adult with training wheels, basically.
Exactly. And that was probably the scariest part for me. But when I actually got here, I was shocked because I'm not talking mess on Hopkins, but I was one of those kids that was bullied a lot when I was younger. And it made no sense because
Do you feel better now that you're in college?
yeah, I mean, well, in high school, they couldn't really bully me because that's when I actually
Yeah.
started standing my
Standing for yourself.
ground and being I should really stop thinking I'm smaller than I am. I'm better than a lot of these people who who I let bully me and talk this mess about me, it's time for me to stop letting it get to me and like to show them like I am not better, but like technically
You're
speaking
stronger than
wise,
that,
I'm
yeah.
stronger than that. Like I can't be
Has
letting
your
people.
experience here on varsity helped boost your confidence in that way? Yeah.
Honestly, I want to say like my senior year of high school confidence was actually my junior year of high school my confidence was boosted and then when I got here and like I was like so scared. I was getting my textbooks and stuff.
Mhm.
And I don't know if you're watching, Eric. I hope you're watching cuz like you like actually like were insane. I was terrified. I was scared. And we saw each other like we were getting textbooks and we saw each other twice. And what happened was he was getting the same textbooks I was getting. So the girl like that she was friends with Angel, but she saw that he had the same class with me. She was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna let you like socialize and make a friend, and he can help you get your textbooks." And then Eric and Hannah, Eric's girlfriend, became my first two friends, and they invited me out to game night.
Nice.
Now, I'm still new, so I didn't know where this game night was being hosted because Hannah had to like leave because her and Eric had something to go to, and I was just like, "Wait, they didn't tell me where it was at though. They didn't give me their Snapchat." So I had to find their dorm, which I thought I found Eric's dorm, but I didn't know if it was his dorm or not because he said he was in Crabtree. So then I knock at the door, right, at first floor. But yeah, no, we're not even going to say that. I didn't even knock at it took me so long to actually go down to that door. It took me like 3 hours to prep myself. Because called my Discord friends that I've been talking to like the entirety of time where I've been home from high school towards college. And it was funny because they were like, "Bro, just go talk to them. Like, you're okay. Like, we get you're terrified, but you need to go do this. If you're really that scared, just bring them 2 packs of ramen noodles. You have a box of them."
It's definitely gotta be a little bit awkward considering like everybody, mostly in Crabtree is freshman dorm. Here.
Yeah.
Freshmen can get like other dorms, but Crabtree is like strictly freshmen. So just so FYI, research that before you come here.
Yeah, research that. Research that
Definitely, because I didn't.
But yeah, it was funny because then Eric's like
I know, considering most people in Crabtree, like you're the only like spring student that came in that I personally know.
Yeah.
That had to have been a little bit rough where everybody else had like their first few semester shakes done already.
A little backstory on that. It took they were struggling to make the decision to accept me or not because of how bad my grades slumped in a lot of my years. Because my junior year, I actually was suicidal. I was very suicidal, and I let my grades slip. And a really good teacher of mine, his name is Mr. T. Love you so much. He was like, "Oh, yo, like I'm noticing." Like he like took me on a walk and we talked. And he was like, the next day he was like, "I scheduled a meeting with your counselor because I honestly think you're suicidal." And I was like,
"Do you
I'm
feel
cooked."
supported with your coaches and your teammates in academics?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I actually feel very supported here. Eric was kind of the first wake up call. Like people are nice here.
Yeah.
Because when I actually knocked his door, he was like super nice. And was like, "Oh yeah, so we're gonna go down here." Like gave me a tour. And like honestly, it's like a big change from like going from high school to college because you expect everyone in college, just like in high school, to be like mean or like rude or like have like something like just rude to say in general. But then in college, it was like everyone was like super nice to me, and I was like, "Oh my God, everyone's so nice here."
Yeah.
And it was just like it was really eye opening, and it's just like y'all like made me feel like a community. Like y'all made me literally feel at home. Like I'm not weirded out here. No. And my parents like, "You never call us."
Like you find your weird here. I'm so happy to say that I found mine and my friends
Jake Botico.
in and out of. Okay, no more of that. In and out of the lab. Many of my friends do come in here just to play games that aren't even on varsity. But yeah.
Yeah. I usually I came in here. I actually was terrified to talk to Dylan. I was like,
yeah. Dylan's I'm looking at him right now. He's far from terrifying, guys.
I mean, and I don't want to make this like
unless you're scared of redheads.
Unless you're scared of redheads. But I don't want to make this. I don't want to make this like a race thing. But diversity in UWRF is getting there. But like, of course, they're not there yet. And I'm actually happy that they're like working to actually get us here. And like, that was actually what really scared me was the fact that like Dylan was the first guy I saw and there was no one else at the table. And I'm thinking like Dylan's like gonna gatekeep me from joining this. Nope. I'm like, is Dylan like I'm thinking like he's like a student.
Adam. So So
Yeah, I'm thinking like he's like a
and we will
student.
support you, making sure that you're a student first, and then
Yeah.
you're an athlete, just like any other sport. You are going to be expected to do the same athletic things. You're going to get your jersey. You're going to have
Yeah.
to do some
Yeah, my jersey.
dirty
I'm
work
still waiting
and
on
do some
that.
concessions. But other than that, yeah. You give me like a favorite memory of you're playing Valorant, by the way. Yeah. you
Okay.
Valorant.
Honestly, my favorite memory, it's between the Illinois trip
Yeah.
and when
What's
I
your
first
fave?
met Will, otherwise known as
Aw.
Licky. Okay, I was
That's so cute.
guys, I was terrified. I don't think you understand. I was so scared. Dylan's like, oh yeah, you can sit at any PC.
He's scared of
but the
everybody on his
Valorant,
team at first.
but
He
the
was like, I
Valorant,
thought everybody
cause
was
they
so
all looked
scary.
so mean. They
They
all
do
like
not.
they looked mean as a mess, bro. I was terrified. I was
You
like,
guys
bro,
can
I'm
go
cooked.
and check out the
I'm
media
cooked.
and the historical and like our player pictures. All of those guys are Care Bears.
They
Other
are.
than him.
Uh,
He bites.
That is not correct.
Um,
Anyways, but yeah,
Yeah.
Will was just like he made like a funny joke, and I immediately just like I was like, bro, what? And it kind of just like opened
very,
that.
very funny bunch of people if you have the right humor. And by right humor, I kind of mean incorrect, sadly. I gotta admit it. I must say. But yeah.
But yeah, definitely one thing that's another thing is like, it was so cool because like I remember when I had to like, cause you need any sport you do, you always need to have like a certain amount of things. Like for instance, a physical, you need to have a physical
Yep.
done like every few days.
You absolutely have to do a
And
physical and a percussion test. No, not percussion.
percussion, yeah, they need to know if you're good at
Impact
playing them
test.
drums. You know, they need to know if you do like, but
Lock in.
but yeah, basically Dylan was like, oh yeah, if you need a ride to the clinic because I know it's cold, like I can
Yep.
give you one. And it was like super sweet, and I was like, bro, what in the world? People are so nice here. And it was just like,
Coach Dylan, not to toot his own horn, he's got his headset off, so I'm not trying to kiss cheeks here, but I'm kissing cheeks here. He's a very, very giving person. Opens his doors to
He
people in
is.
need
I feel
very
like-
often.
I feel like in terms of like what this is, like it definitely like you feel like
Yep.
you feel almost more like instead of a team, you feel more like a family because honestly,
Absolutely, that is something I stress so heavily. I
Yeah.
have so much love in my heart for this. It's so sappy, and I know that it's like, oh, she's just saying this because it's Giving Day. No, you see
mm-mm.
me on the street, I will absolutely. It's not even a lie. It's not
It's
anywhere
really
close.
not.
It's the truth, pure from my heart.
Yeah.
So, anything else you'd like to talk about? Hello?
Mm.
Well, this has been Gabriel.
This
Because
has
I've
been.
lost him to the ADHD mindset here.
I hope to see you guys on more of my casting. I hope to do more casting
Absolutely.
with
Casting is very much
Abby
fun.
here. Yo Gabba Abba.
Yo Gabba Abba is our
It's
code name. Here.
Literally like, and yeah, I'm gonna probably go back and grind some more rivals and pull my hair out.
Hey, if anybody's watching and want to play some Marble Royals, we're getting
Marble
that
Rival.
soon. Oh my goodness, I said it again, didn't I?
No, you didn't. You said it the right way.
Oh, Marble Rivals. Marble Rivals. we have a few friends on here that do not like it when we say Marble Rivals.
But yeah,
But yeah, so this has been one of our many Giving Day interviews. Gabriel would love it if you donated. Look at how happy he's.
I
You
know.
press that button. You give us some change. You get this. I did that too loud. I'm so sorry to anybody listening with headphones. But this has been a Giving Day interview for the third time. I think I've tried closing this.
Like
Sorry,
we're
I'm
really trying to get
pandering.
there.
But please donate
Please do.
from these two freshmen trying to convince you. I think I'm pretty cool. I think Gabe's pretty cool. I think Dylan's pretty cool. I think our lab's pretty cool.
Me too.
This wraps up that interview. I'll catch you in a little bit with some other ones. Peace.
Bye.